Okay, are you ready?
Okay, we can start.
Okay. Actually, today discuss about the Linux. Linux is a nothing. Linux is operating system, uh, like that like that Android, and another others operating system. So actually, Linux is a nothing. Actually, Linux is only operating system. So firstly, I just what is Linux? Okay, what is Linux? Linux is a operating system. So Linux,
Operating system.
yeah, like that Android, like that Mac OS, something. Another things is it's open source,
Of
open
source.
source. So all is mistake why open source. It's another thing is a open source. Another thing is a multi-user, multi-user. MUL, multi-user. Another things is a multi-user, and another things is a multi-taxing. Another things is a customizable, customizable. Actually, so we are say the what is Linux? Linux is a nothing. Linux is a open source Unix like operating system OS base on the Linux kernel, which was the first develop 1991. We have discussed the use case. What is the use case of Linux? The use case of Linux, first use desktop. Desktop. Many users actually using the desktop. Then another things, server. Actually, a lot of server actually have a lot of server. Oh, I will discuss about server when I discuss about the something. So that's why we are discuss about the server, and a desktop server, embedded system, imbe- embedded system. Are you know what is the embedded system?
It's maybe a dual mode. I mean,
Like that.
there are available Windows as well as Linux.
Okay. Uh, other
If
things.
embedded. I
Okay,
have no
no
idea.
problem. Actually, are you know about the router? Are you know about the any switch or many device actually? Many have a IoT device. It's a working uh, the kernel mode. So no problem. We are searching the Google. But the things is embedded system is which system use embedded system specialist computer system designed to perform a dedicated function within the larger system or device. So embedded system example like that you also yeah, I think you know the biometrics biometrics
Biometrics. Oh,
device,
yeah.
biometric IoT device, like that some freeze and some it's automated
Home
embedded,
application
yeah,
device.
embedded system. That's called the embedded device system. Device example. Operating system embedded device example. I said that router, smartphone also embedded system, and router, automated system, industrial control system. That is biometrics, IoT device, medical device, ATM booth. ATM booth also embedded system.
Embedded system.
So the use case we are discuss about the use case. Mary already gone 7. So make a some food for just go through. So use case is the embedded system. One use case is a desktop. One use case is a server. One use case is a embedded system. So like that, firstly we are said the what is Linux. Linux is a operating system like that, Unix, Linux based kernel, and multi-user, multitasking and customizable, and another thing is stable. Yeah, their stability, their stability making popular for the server and mission critical application. Any critical application using that actually Linux, and big company for the server is Linux. Are the hosting provider, any hosting provider using the Linux, because Linux is open source. It's customizable, and Linux is the open source. So today I will discuss, already discuss what is Linux, key feature. It's also key feature, key feature, key feature, and use case, and use case. So I'll discuss uh, a list of most uses server, list of most uses server. I think you can understand my style.
Hmm.
Actually, it's a lengthy process, but when you explore, I think
Hmm.
you learn more. Actually, firstly, you learn more basic, like that. Any person firstly go to the server and making the sum common. So that's why I think it's not a good way. But as a person, when you know the basic level, so that's why it was easy, and learning feel interesting. So I think I always try to try to try to the basic level, that basic level. So common uses of Linux, actually what is this? Actually it's also like that use case, the what use actually Linux. First I'll be discuss about the server. Server, what is server? Server actually serve anything service, serve anything service. I don't know what the say the books, but uh, you remarkable like that, server service any server always service any site. So server,
Actually, server means data center or not?
it's like that, but server servers means provide any service,
Oh,
provide
any
any
service.
service. So server, we are actually discuss about the most uses of Linux server, right?
Hmm.
Linux server is a server, that which server available. So server available, web server, right?
Hmm.
Database server,
Web server, database server.
DNS server, DNS server, email server, file server, monitoring server. So have a lot of, actually have a lot of, we are discuss the something. uh, so it's provide service, uh, like that, web service, provide database service, DNS service, and
Hmm.
email service, file service, and monitoring service. And it's a common case. And also is interesting, the another use case is a Linux cyber security,
Security.
cyber security, like that, Kali Linux,
Hmm. For this case,
it uses cybersecurity, basically web penetration testing, Kali, Linux, another thing, Parrot, and etc. Actually, a lot of operating system using Linux embedded system.
Oh,
So it's also embedded system. Already we discussed embedded system. Okay, embedded system. Uh, embedded system like that smart TV. Another things IoT device, IoT devices, IoT devices, router. So is what? So is okay. You can see my writing and note.
yeah.
Actually, when the complete our session, I provide you note. So that's why, and to provide video and note. I think you can understand easily when give you the note actually. So that's why it's
Mm.
my style. You go to my YouTube channel. When I make the video, actually, I'm trying to uh, give a note also
Oh, okay.
because it's my style. I love make a note when I discuss about. But it was timeable. I think a lot of time like that. I discussed what is Linux, what is key
Mm.
feature, have a like that as a presentation. So that's why we are exploring and reading this type of presentation. So that's why I go to and I see something. But I want to try the users and give a note like that what is Linux already saying that too, but uh, you look at the when I complete our session must be
Mm.
already 5 or 6 bar what is Linux actually. When you listening actually Linux definition almost complete. So Linux what is Linux is a nothing, is like a operating system. It's open source, multi-user, multi-tasking, customizable, stable, and like that Windows, Android, and many others operating system. And what the use case? The use case is it's use the desktop, it's use the web server, is the embedded system, and it is like that. So when we are discuss about okay, when we were discuss about the server,
Mm.
most use case server.
Oh,
So server, what is server? Actually, server is a provide any service. So it's like that web server. Who is what is web server? What server is a provide web service, database service, DNS server, email server, file server, monitoring server, cyber security. Who is the operating system using the most of the cache? Kali Linux. You like that? You just search the Kali Linux. Okay.
mm.
Uh, uh, Kali Linux and go to the official website. It's a
Mm.
Kali Linux official website. So what the saying actually? The most advanced penetration testing distribution. Kali Linux is what is Kali Linux? Kali Linux is a open source operating system. What is
Mm.
open source operating system? Debian base Linux distribution, various information security tasks, sources penetration testing, security researcher, computer forensic, and r- reverse engineering.
Reversing.
It's also Mac specialists some domain, cybersecurity domain, penetration testing, security researcher. That means retrieving, computer forensics, and reverse engineering. So when I search the Google, what to say?
Mm.
Kali Linux is the distribution designed for the digital forensics and penetration testing. Is maintained and it is offensive security. But what the make purpose? The make purpose is the cyber security. So that's why I write the cyber security. Linux also use the cyber security, basically cyber security and embedded system. Yeah. What is the embedded system? Already we are know the embedded system. Embedded system like that smart TV. Smart TV also make the embedded system IoT device. A lot of IoT device like that smart door, smart something, and make a router and switch. So another case, development and programming. Many good programmer. So development and programming. Many developer most choice development and programming. Many developer most choiceable operating system is a Linux operating system. Uh, so it's a good and another use case, virtualization and are you watch my screen?
Hmm.
Virtualization and cloud computing. CLOUD, cloud computing. Okay, that's the mistake, the spelling. Please forgive me with the spelling. Forget me. Okay, the cloud computing. Other things is a cloud computing like that. Cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Have any idea?
Cloud.
AWS,
Oh,
Azure, Google
cloud
Cloud,
computing. Hosting
Google.
system.
It's only hosting system. Okay, what I said the actually Google. What does say actually? We are search the Google, the cloud computing. It's a uh, advanced topic and upcoming going. So cloud computing is a on demand delivery. On demand delivery. It's a most important keyword. Cloud computing is a on demand delivery. On demand. What is the on demand? On demand is the when you want.
Hmm.
When you want,
What?
it's available. On demand delivery of computing sources. Man, any computer sources. It's a storage. It's a networking device. It's a software. Everything is when you want actually.
Oh,
Like that. Are you look at BDD Taka? A point, a quotation like that. চাহিবার মাত্র বাহকে দিতে বাধ্য থাকিব.
hmm.
That means when you want,
Oh,
it's available.
yeah, yeah. On demanding.
On demanding. So cloud computing is a on demanding delivery of computing suites including server, storage, database, networking, software and analytics over the internet. So it's a cloud computing. So what is that like that AWS, like that AWS and I have a AWS account. Just MOBA Extreme. It's a cloud PC like that. When I task, just to wait and connect my PC. Okay, it's my computer system.
Hmm.
It's uh, the computer is also AWS. So that's why it's easy. It's easy anytime accessing. Like that, I have a lot of computer in my office, but right
Hmm.
now I cannot access because it's a private area. When I go to the office, that's why I can access. So on demand is most important for the cloud computing. So it's not my focusing area. My focusing area only Linux. So then what the another use case? Another use case also gaming.
Gaming purpose.
Gaming purpose is another things is a gaming purpose. So we are discuss about the Linux feature. some feature, some use case, a list of most use case. Actually, it's list of most use case. What the list of most use case? It's server purpose, cyber security purpose, embedded system
Always.
purpose, development purpose, virtualization, cloud computing purpose, gaming purpose. Discuss about this line details.
This
Actually, this line details.
server.
Yes, because it's important. Why actually we are learn Linux? When the question why learn actually Linux? Basically, the on-demand it's a lot of use case. The our market, Bangladesh market and international market, a lot of use case actually server. When you learn the Linux, why are you learn the Linux? Is the using purpose? Because you like right now your host PC also Windows based.
Mm.
Every company use the Windows based for the user interface, the user level. But when the user server, any
Mm-hmm.
server like that web server, etc., etc. Some time ago, some minute ago, you say like the hosting also using the cpanel software, cpanel based on a Linux based operating system. Is Amla Linux, is a SandROS, is a Red Hat Linux, if you choice. But it's Linux based system.
Yeah.
Okay, it's also use the Windows based, but Windows, Windows is a not a open source system. So as a use case, Linux is of open source operating system. That's why it's a customizable and no any cost. It's a most good feature, no any cost. So server list and server most using actually. We are discuss about server list with the most common case of the our server in the industry. So okay, first we are discuss the web server. Web
Server.
server. What is web server? So I just search the Google for the proper definition.
Okay.
But sometimes say that the which service provide the web service. So that's why this web service. So
This
that's
called
why I
web
go
server.
web server. But set only B. Okay. Web server. A web server is a computer system that deliver web content.
Web content. That's
Uh, Web content like website, web application, and
like.
user interface. Like that, this Google also web server. This Google also web server. Any server, any search that like that Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh FTP server. So, okay, Bangladesh. The Bangladesh a server published their web content. That's why we are see Bangladesh website. Actually, use common case published web content. Web content this means as a website. It was a web application. It was another things like that.
Mm.
Like that ago I searched the Bangladesh FTV. It also service providing. It also service. I just search. It's a server. It's IP. It's a server like that. EATC something not found request. That means there have a no available directory. I think you can understand,
Mm.
right? It's a
Yeah.
web
Right.
server. So what is web server? So I just copy the
Which provide us web
definition.
content.
Uh,
Oh.
what are the things? The things. It's a web server. So right now discuss tools. Tools means software. Which software available like that providing web service, web software actually. So tools means firstly Apache. Apache also tool provide web service. Nginx. Then
And Linux.
Lightspread. Light spread. Then Tomcat. Another things I just write the for Nginx Lightspread. like that, who is available, like that. As an example, I want to share my server.
Hmm.
So system systm system ctl status nginx. It's active.
Acha.
It's active. That means who is IPA, that means my IP is, it's a private IP. I don't know public IP. Public IP also. Okay, I just searched. Uh, okay, no problem. I don't know right now public IP. My what is my public IP? But no, 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 no. There was something.
Bhaiya, when we use Linux, we have to use a lot of command, right?
Have a lot of common, but actually when you practice,
Hmm.
you can easy everything. It's a possible. No, not possible. It's a possible. So I just okay. Please give me some minute. I want to access my AWS account. What browser using AWS? Okay, Akis Group Boniamin. Okay, rest to the page. Okay, Leonard. Uh, okay, I want to use the root account. Linux is interesting, very interesting. But when
Right now, you use Linux for only server purpose, right?
yeah, not only a server purpose, a lot of site. But I want to, when you are actually discussing and practically, so I have a lot of time, so invest a lot of time. But it's positive things. I just find that my IP actually. I forget my IP. That's why
Okay,
that
no
the time
problem.
I stop this. I want to stop this. I want to stop this service website not run. The scenario I want to show. So that's why you believe the nginx working or nginx working or not at all. So just to wait for the sharing, I want to go to another things. Just okay, maybe right now I want to skip. Actually, two-factor authentication not enabled, so that's why many type showing something. Launching instant one. Okay. Okay, running instant. Are you watch my screen?
जी भैया.
Okay, it's an instant. Get this public IP. So I just open address. It's my public IP. So that means it's my website. So are you watch my
Oh.
website? It's my website. Like that.
Hmm.
I just stop this nginx service. So status stop. Okay, its need must be password. I forget password.
Oops.
Not need password right now. Systm ctl stop nginx. Just wait. Okay. Right now this service not working. I'm 100% sure. The site
Not working.
not working. Just command systemctl start.
अच्छा.
So the Nginx also web application tool. This provide website. It's working.
Oh.
Okay, it's working. So our agenda was Apache spelling is mistake. Okay, tool Apache. Okay, the server is a web server is a computing system that device web content like website application users and internet tools Apache Nginx Lightspeed Tomcat also use the Java type application Java
Oh.
type application. Then other thing DNS server. What is the DNS? Do you know?
DNS.
Domain name service.
ও হ্যাঁ এটা আইপি থেকে ইসে করে দিয়েছে।
DNS. My computer is hang. Okay.
টেক্সট টু আইপি অ্যাড্রেস কনভার্টার কি বলবো ভাইয়া এটা?
Yeah, your concept is good. Your concept is actually correct. Actually, so DNS server is a part of domain name service. Translate human friendly domain name like .com, .org, .net, numerical IP that computer use communication on the internet. Actually, IP is like that. I forget my server IP, but IP is convert the domain like that bunyamin.com, bunyamin.net. So that's why I easily rename and recall. So it's a main purpose actually. Your concept is very clear. So the domain system is a the distributed meaning system internet actually. It's a numerical IP address converting the text. That means domain name server. What the tool use purpose? Domain name server. So I think IP to text. It's easy. I think right. Okay, DNS server IP to so tools uses tools bind is the tools another tool power DNS another things yeah, etc not
ও
necessary right now. I think it's looking good right.
ওকে ডেফিনিশন দেন।
Okay, text to IP power DNS. Okay, the another server database
ডাটাবেস
database server also MySQL. It's another tool MySQL. MariaDB is another things. MongoDB. It's MariaDB also. Spelling mistake. MariaDB. Okay. Mongo DB. It's a two type. When you exactly right, it is a MongoDB, MariaDB, MySQL. It's also it is a database service, database server. Then to have a email server. What I say? Email
সার্ভার
email server. SER SERVR email server. What does writing actually? Email server. Email. EMAIL. Yes. Email server. Email server also use the tool. Jimba. Am I right? Yes. Jimba. Post fixed. Yes. And another things, Exim. Am I right? I just searched. I forget this name, Exim. Maybe am I correct? Exim email. Yes, I'm correct. Exim have a Exim internet mailer. Have a Exim. It also
Internet.
yes, Exim mail server. Then another things, another server, file server. File file server like that. Samba. Samba. It's a new name for you.
Samba. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, the email server down. Last time I
Samba.
hear from you.
Postfix. Post. P-O-S-T. Yes. Postfix. File server, another things, FDFL like that, something, have a something. And that proxy server. Proxy server.
Oh,
What the meaning of proxy?
proxy means uh, he's hitting. কি বলবো ভাই? When you work.
You watching the many type of news, as a person proxy exam, so that's why RS. Like now, I'm not available.
Hmm.
I'm not available. Mary continue the class. Mary proxy.
Hmm.
Mary also represent me. It's a easy
Yeah, yeah.
language. Books definition is a very different, but is understanding too easy. A real life example. I'm not available right now. Mary
Hmm.
continue the lecture and represent me.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's a
yeah.
proxy. So it's a proxy. It's also no lot of VPN server. VPN server. VPN server is OpenVPN. OpenVPN. Then
ভাই
okay.
এসব টুল কারা কারা ইউজ করে? I
You
mean,
also. You also. Why not? When you free time, you just using the tool and practice.
oh,
You just like that. I'm a free now, so I want to make a mail server, build a mail server. Since it's just
oh,
and give you time the 1 hour, so I think you configure the mail server. If you need to actually I have a no hosting, so I just locally I want to publish my site, public my
আচ্ছা,
site, publicly
হুম,
my site. What I do? Firstly I do install the Linux, then I what I do, then do the web server install, then content root files and configuration. That's why it's a published.
oh,
It's
আচ্ছা,
easy,
আচ্ছা,
thinking easy actually, thinking easy. Like that, I want to file server, make a file server and sharing the two computer.
হুম,
So that's why install the two computer and install the Samba and file sharing
oh,
server. Every
আচ্ছা,
company have
আচ্ছা,
a file server. Every company have a email server. Every company have a database server. Every company have a
wow,
proxy server. Every company have a VPN server. Right now, my company it's a need emergency support. What I do? I'm not available to my company. So that's why I'm using the VPN server. I have also VPN. Also VPN. My VPN is a 40net VPN. For TNet client VPN. Right now I want to connect to my company. This I put my password and just connect. So that's why I connect to
oh,
my company. And I'm working my company's some work. It's a private network, so that's why it's using VPN. Like that, it's a paid VPN. You have a no VPN, so that's why you make the open VPN. I think you can understand.
Yeah.
So monitoring server, also Zabbix have a Grafana, Kibana, Kibana, uh, mm, Nargis, okay, and Zabbix, Grafana, Kibana. Also a lot of tool actually. Then have a CI/CD server. CI/CD. What is this CI/CD?
CI/CD. It's related to uh,
Continuously integration, continuously development, continuously integration. Jenkins, GitHub.
DevOps related. No?
Not only DevOps related. What is the DevOps actually? So what the things is the development, operation, monitoring. That's the things actually. DevOps also Six Sigma, planning, coding,
Hmm.
testing, building, operation, monitoring. But CI/CD is the GitHub. GitHub also use the many type of work. And GitLab, GitHub, Jenkins. Jenkins is yes, it's a Jenkins is also tools of DevOps technology. But it's using normal. It's not problem. So actually, our focus area is server and tool. Something know about tool.
Hmm.
And another things is uses the DevOps. So that's why another server, container server, container server,
Okay. No.
Docker. Docker also container server. Podman is a container server. K8B, no C. Yes, I forget this Sankipta Rup. That means Kubernetes.
Okay.
Kubernetes.
One minute.
Yeah, Kubernetes is a container server. So I think we are use case actually use case. We are using server and who is server we are using is it's a Linux like that. Firstly, I discuss about Linux and I discuss about some common you cannot interest for the study. Why are you using Linux? I have a lot have available Windows. Why are you Linux? But why are you Linux? Actually, when you work the industry,
Hmm.
need to Linux. Actually, it's also make the Windows system, but Windows system is not open source. Windows system is a not open source. That's why when you the using any company Windows system, that's why a lot of costly as a company
Hmm.
not uh, provide many cost of the IT department. So that's
Okay.
why what I do, our services run actually. That the time the engineer also make a server about Linux based because Linux is a open source operating
Open.
system and stable and security. Stable and
And
also
security.
security. I just drinking water. Okay. Then we are discuss about most user server and most user server, some server actually, most users server. So right now we are write the another server like that firewall server. Actually have a lot of server, firewall server, log server. Okay, firewall server. What is firewall server? Open source. PF Sense. PF Sense is open source and paid like that. Suricata, file ban, Another things, what another things? Ubuntu UFT, UFW. Yes, Ubuntu have a UFW server, and another things log server ELK Elasticsearch log stress Kibana Stack. Okay,
Yes.
okay. ELK is a log server. Greylog is a log server. Wazoo it's a not log server. Wazoo also is a continuously monitoring and continuously some provide problem and some provide security solution and some provide endpoint security. So it's not a
Yeah.
so yes.
Every cybersecurity specialist must need to know about all of these
All of
things.
things, all of things.
Oh.
Otherwise you cannot finding any problem like that right now discuss about the cloud
Hmm.
S- cloud you did cloud server and know about the alternative like that have a paid software, but what is the alternative software? Because most of the company using the open source, most of the company major service is using the paid system, major service like that the mail server is the paid system. Many company using the many paid system and locally using the open source system,
Oh.
but proxy server not use. Proxy server not use actually, and like the next cloud server is a cloud server, cloud storage cloud server, not a storage like that have a lot of st STORAGES. Okay, storage like server like that. You think Akis company have a lot of end user. End user that means user every day make a lot of data, official data. Who is the location actually look at? Two service as a SharePoint also paid service. Microsoft paid service. Otherwise Google using Google. But every user include the paid service. No, you have
No.
no any company in Bangladesh. It's the situation of Bangladesh, no paid server. So that's why we are using many companies using the open source. That next cloud, CLOUD. Next cloud is a service for the storage server. You also use. You just install the virtual box.
Huh.
You just install the operating system. You just install the next cloud and configuration. Am I clear? My mission is clear. I also tax you like that when you are like they make a server, the next cloud server. Okay, and I have so I think basic is clear about server, right?
Hmm.
I will discuss about
There.
2 minute, 2 or 6 minutes. Uh, so I think then next session will be last year popular operating system.
Popular.
Popular popular operating system, Linux operating system, right? Linux, because my major topic is the Linux also. Are you enjoying this class?
Hmm. This all this for me. এবারে নতুন
Hmm.
নতুন।
You search the Google about you search the YouTube Linux.
Hmm.
Maybe you don't have my style. My style is slow. My style is slow but
Slow.
effective. Yes,
Right.
my style is also slow but effective. Can because I'll discuss about root level.
Hmm.
So I say the my style is slow. Like that when you search the YouTube about Linux First time install the Linux, second time using the command line. Go to the command line. You
Hmm.
feel boring. You feel boring. But I think you feel interesting. I will draw the Linux. So our friendly there is beginner friendly worldwide using popular Linux in Ubuntu.
Und
Ubuntu. My spelling is mistake. Ubuntu. Ubuntu.
und
Ubuntu have a two type. One type is a server. One time is a Ubuntu desktop.
oh,
Desktop. Dex DEC. Dex DEK
S
desktop. Yes.
yeah S K maybe.
Yes. SK desktop is a desktop version. So okay. Next day we will discuss about the exploring because I shot my time already 8.4 am. So Ubuntu. Then others Linux Mint. Linux. It's also popular. Linux.
Oh,
Linux Mint
yeah,
is also popular and user friendly. User friendly is user friendly.
Ubuntu also.
Ubuntu most popular like that. Windows. Ubuntu
Hmm.
desktop is the most popular because it is a user friendly. Debian. Debian. Debian that means Kali Linux also Debian base. Also popular Fedora.
Kali Linux কোনো ইন্টারফেস নাই।
Yeah, a lot of interface available. Lot of interface. Even though, one interface Debian. Okay. Kali Linux. Purple. Kali Linux. Two type OS release Kali Linux. One type is a offensive. Offensive. It's designed for the offensive security. Okay. Often offensive. It's also make defensive. Defensive security. Debian bus. Debian have another operating system. Not only Kali, it's included. Have a lot of OS actually. You search the Wikipedia, you have unlimited find a OS. Unlimited. Can I believe? Next day we will discuss about the operating system, distribution actually. Operating system distribution. You just knock me. Okay. Further, and another popular CentOS. CentOS. It's also open source.
CentOS.
Red Hat. It's not open source. But Linux. Red Hat not open source.
We can call all of these as a version of Linux, right?
Who is?
These all of things. I
Cent.
mean Ubuntu,
Yeah.
Linux Mint. These all of things are a version of Linux.
Kernel of Linux. Version is a different type idea. Version
Oh,
is not similar.
তাহলে ভাই কি বলবো?
Distribution.
ও আচ্ছা।
Oh, actually, you clear when I discuss about the kernel distribution. Next day, inshallah. We will continue next day, inshallah. Uh, but we included the presentation transferring the class. No problem. I think you have also helpful for the session.
হুম
Gerino OS. It's designed to lock Windows Mac OS. Jerino is also designed too. So we are see actually the interface of Jerino is. Jorina character is available Bangladesh, right?
Zerina.
Jorinar ma.
Oh.
Uh, okay. Jorino, yes. It's like to some to like to see the windows and something, uh, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So
Okay, মনে হচ্ছে।
OS distribution list, OS distro, just OS distribution. When we are search the Wikipedia actually first time. Okay, wiki distribution, OS distribution. That means Linux. Okay, Linux. Already show the 42 distribution Linux base. 42
এ বাপরে!
distribution Linux base.
হুম।
When you the search the distribution list, history, package management, what the list actually, distribution list.
Which one do you use?
Many person many type of OS use distribution list, Wikipedia. Okay, list of distribution. That means you search a letter is start, A B C D. It's a name of a distribution.
আচ্ছা।
Just wait and see. Just wait and see. What? It's not working. Okay, just wait. Actually, my browser is not working. Are you see the picture, right?
কই?
It's also
হ্যাঁ,
the distribution name. It's also distribution name.
distribution কেমন পিকচার ভাই? গ্রাফ টাইপ।
Yeah, like that. I just we just search the comment and with because my PC is not working right now. My it's not PC, but Chrome browser is not working. I just another yes. Right now is working. So like that is a lot of actually have a lot of operating system. Are you choice any type of operating system, you just go. So Linux is also very passionate and good motive when you using the Linux actually, because it's a very good operating system and very operating system. Yeah.
উইন্ডোজে যেগুলা করতে পারবো ওখানে তো ওগুলা করতে পারবো না।
Yes, it's challenging.
But
It's challenging for you because you take some Linux. But a lot of user you find Windows based, but which person of user the Linux based? Which person user? Which person users for the Linux based? Linux is also um, must simple must be find normal people. Normal people, when the normal people know the Linux, so that's why you have a good opportunity for the Linux. I think many people know that I know Windows. Actually, there is no Windows. There is no using Windows.
আচ্ছা।
Many people know there is no Windows. So next day we will discuss about the some basic no problem. I think it's our first class about the Linux. We are discuss right now we are summarize Linux. What is Linux? Key feature of Linux, use case of Linux, and list of server, and some discuss about some server tool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have any question?